Hi Meow.
Hi Meow.
And welcome back to our channel.
I'm Electro.
I'm Shift.
And we are
Shifter Art.
And in today's video,
we are doing a Shift magical card.
So it's your turn to try it out. And I must say, you did a wonderful job. I'm just going to say it off the bat because it looks really cool at the end, guys.
Yeah, at the end. At the very, very, very end. Like, I wanted to go through things logically, and you're just like, pretty, 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 pretty. And like, I wish I could be like that, but... But anyway, so my card, I wanted to kind of look at what the original cloud card was, and to go through it and be like, okay, break it down into pieces. It's got the sun, it's got a sundial underneath the sun, it's got 2 actual sundial meters in the sun as well.
Yeah.
And then it's got 12 points and then 12 arrows. So that symbolizes the months,
The Zodiacs.
and the zodiacs, as well as the time.
Mm-hmm.
So what I wanted to do is be like, okay, I want to do something that's got the same amount of points. My star in the center is going to have 8 points, but it's only because of north, south, east, west, and because I created my own zodiac signs, the 13 zodiac signs.
Mm-hmm.
Because reality, where we have 12, is boring.
Yes.
And they brought out
A
13.
Yes. Wait, I forget what its name is, but it was like a couple of years ago where they were actually trying to bring out and rearrange all the star signs. So I
mean, they just moved them a little bit earlier. That was it. But apparently that had been a thing for ages. They just like said, well, it's been there for ages. It's just that, you know, we never really paid attention to it because it was easier to go in 12s.
Yes.
So I just felt like I like 13 because you're a 13.
Yes.
Like 13 in conferencing.
Yeah,
you know?
like 13th. And I was born on a Friday the 13th.
Yep.
Which is fun. It's like bad luck all my life, you know.
But
And-
you made it lucky. You
Yes.
really liked 13. So that's why I was just like, I want to make 13 my number for this. 13 zodiacs. I want to add an extra 2 hours to the day. So that way there's a 13 clock.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also wanted to add 2 more months. Wasn't it 2 months? No, it's 1 month. 1 month.
So
And-
13.
Yeah, 13 months. And then I wanted to name that month Shift Row. I was like, I want to name it Electro because you're cute. And you're like, just call it Shift Row.
So as you can see, like the background, it's split up into 13 pieces, which then you put like a yin-yang design into it.
Yes.
That's a little extra.
Well, because my zodiac signs are not just generic and boring, like, you know, like the original ones. I wanted to do something that was like, okay, you've got the Western zodiac,
Uh-huh.
you got the Chinese zodiac,
Uh-huh.
and then you got the Native American zodiac, and kind of combine them all together. So for my zodiac, you have to figure out exactly the month you're born, exactly the day you're born,
Yes.
the year, and then the hour.
Yes, I think that's it. Like everything's broken down, so everything is. You basically can be more unique this way.
Exactly.
So like,
That's what drives me crazy about all these star signs is that, yes, everyone must love them because they're traditional and they've been around for ages, but I mean, people evolve. Come on. And that's the thing, it's like there's only 12 zodiacs to explain 7 billion people. At least with mine, there's literally thousands of different combinations.
yes, which is great. So we'll have to find it. We've lost the file somewhere. We made it ages ago. We might just have to like scan the paper that it's all on and then redo it all.
Yes, but the yin yang stands for light, dark, and then the third thing, because it's in threes, is chaos, because there's always, you know, that person that doesn't really fit into a light or dark persona. They're not really just like
They're
one
like-
or the other. They're not balanced. They're just all over the place.
Mhm.
So that's why I'm Chaos Sign, obviously.
And what else? And then around the edges, you've got the 8 elements that you decided to pick for it as well.
Yes, because I didn't choose dirt because I feel like meh. So
It's dirty.
So I've got plant instead of earth, then I've got water, then I've got magic, and then I've got ice, electricity, steel, fire, and then kinetic energy.
Yeah.
And kinetic energy is literally just walking or touching things, basically, you know, clapping.
It's like an invisible natural force.
Yes, exactly. So, that's that. And then I added circles to it because I like chakrams. They're amazing.
And aren't circles your favorite shape? Because
Yes.
it's like you can
Because
flip it in half any number of ways.
no, it's because I just feel like triangles and squares are very aggressive with their points. I just don't like points. Even though I put a star on this, it's fine because it's like away from everybody. It's dangerous, but it's fine. It's by itself.
I'm sorry, they're so aggressive at that point. What?
Well, if you look at Disney movies, they always have their villains with pointed.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then all of the cute little things are like circly and like cuddly and cute. I like my
Round.
circles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Still fun. Okay. So, and then anything else like the border? You had the blue border.
Yes, I wanted to do a blue border because I like water, but I mean all the other elements are nice too, but I feel like the water border kind of is like the ocean that is around our whole planet.
Yep.
So no matter what, if there is these elements in a world, there's still the water that joins them all together.
Very
So it's kind of a bridge.
Okay. And what about the front of the card?
The front of the card, I kind of wanted to do it like a mirror. Like, it looks like a mirror and you're gazing into the mirror to see the characters.
Yeah, and it's like a portal kind of thing as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like it's a dimensional gateway, and so that's how they come out.
Well, I wanted to mix water and magic together. I mean, they're on the top of the back of the card for a reason. Water magic, my favorite.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to do sort of like a portal of like, what's those things in the water that dwell? Whirlpool. Like a magic whirlpool and a water whirlpool, like fusing together and becoming like a bam.
Nice. Yeah, and what about the shading? You did a few things. I even taught you how to do a couple of things, so you could like take it that extra level to like awesome epicness.
So, with the shading, I put a whole bunch of stamps on it because that just takes it to the next level for me. And then with the shading of the yin yang,
Yep.
I did clouds for the black and the white, and then I did a galaxy, which you taught me, on the purple.
Yes.
And on the, what is it called? The chakrams, I wanted to do like a metallic red because colors can be metals. Yes.
They sure can.
Yes, they can. So it's an Iron Man red. So there you go.
Yeah, like I really like when you did the cloudy technique on the black and the white because it just looked like marble. And I was like, oh, that's really pretty. I wish I thought of something. Like a little marble type card would be really cool.
Yeah.
And then like, because it's magic, it's like as hard as a brick and just like, hit someone.
Oh, and also the reason that my card is completely flat, I did want to give it some round edges like yours.
Yeah, my card.
Yes. But when you started cutting that out, you're like, you need to make your card flat. It's going to be so hard to cut out. It's going to be so annoying. So I basically decided to just make it flat on top, flat on the sides, and then just put all the magic in the middle.
Yep. And yeah, because I'm like, I know what you're like. You're just like, gotta be there, like, oh, going good, and then next thing your card's cut in half, and I'm like, what happened? You're like, my hand slipped.
Well, I did do a couple of testers, about 3 testers, and I carved the ruler. Like, I was using the cutty tool, and I'm like, where is all this like really orangey color coming from? There's a giant hole in the ruler now. And I still cut through the card, like all the way down the bottom. I just carved off the metal fire kinetic completely.
Oh my god, it's just watching you do stuff. Like, this is a show in itself, just watching you attempt stuff. It's so well, yeah, so I love everything about this card. Like, I remember you saying, like, I need more details, I want to add more stuff to it. And I'm like, this is when you're doing the sketch. I'm like, you know, you've got this idea, and you got this idea, and this idea, and this idea, and then also this idea. I'm like, once you actually draw the good copy and then fill it all out, it's going to be really detailed.
Yeah, where the water is, I was actually going to add more, like, I think it's calligraphy or filigree around that, and then I just ended up putting a stamp there instead.
And it looks nice. It looks pretty, and it's not too much over the top, and it kind of blends everything in.
I still feel like it's over the top, but it wouldn't be me unless it was over the top.
Yes, this is true. But yeah.
So for the star, I wanted to do something like liquid metal, like not Transformers. What is that called? Terminator. Yes. And then you came up with the chrome idea. So I did the chrome, and it was too light, and then it was too dark. So then I did the light and the dark, and then duplicated them, and then fused them, and then overlaid them.
And then this stuff and that stuff. There's a lot of, like, I think at this point there was like over 100 layers.
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. The computer was not liking it. It's like, excuse me.
I just had to make like 10 files just so I could delete all the scraps, but I still want to keep the old files just in case I needed any of the original shapes. So I just eventually just had 10 files full of this is the new step.
Like the Photoshop file. Shears tarot card. Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4, like take 10.
It's like
really?
shading version, next shading version, face of card, back of card. Yes. So I wanted to go a little bit more basic for the front of the card as well. I didn't want to put the yin yang sign, but I did want to still put the black and the purple and the white.
Yeah, and I think like doing the more subtle thing makes it so you focus more on the character when you draw the character.
Exactly. Like, I didn't want to like take away from the character, and also the cyclone twirly whirly water thing in the front. That is just a placeholder. I will be putting the character in. I don't want that much color behind my character either, so I'm going to do a gradient of blue and grey.
And I think it'll look awesome. I can't wait to see your first character. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It kind of reminds me of that dude from Big Hero 6. Baymax, and then it kind of reminds me of that really old cartoon, Legion of Superheroes. There's two characters in that wear like black and white, and then black and purple.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. It's been ages since I watched it. So I'm like, which one's that one again? I'm like, I think that's one where Superman goes into the future.
Yeah.
As a kid.
Yeah.
But still, yeah.
Well, technically he's college age, but
he looks like a kid.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anything else? See what I had?
No, I'm working on the first card, and surprisingly it's not water. It's a little bit themed after a game, hint hint.
Well, yeah, so I love it. I think you did an amazing job, and you need to stop doubting yourself, mister.
Well, I mean, sure.
Well, guys, we hope you all enjoyed today's video. We hope you had a wonderful day, and
bye, Meow.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe as well, Meow.
Oh my god, so well good. Alright, bye guys.